Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the places.
Takes flight, going down, you'll clear the deck cleared. Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Denver's Michael Malone learned the game from his father, who is also an NBA coach. Mike said, quote, "It all started with my father's impact as a mentor. He actually told me not to go into coaching. I should have listened. This is a crazy job." Brian, you buying that?
Not for a minute, Allie. He loves this game too much. Great stuff there. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Denver, Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Bridges. He takes it in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Jokic can't connect from short range. Bridges outside. Lets the 3 fly. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Murray with it. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. Puts up a 3. Jokic, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
He shoots it. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's Porter outside. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Outside Murray. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Jokic in the post. Working on Claxton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. The baseline J is on the way. And the basket by Bridges. He's got 11.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Jokic with a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside for Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Here's Bridges. Again, the net score.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Nuggets now. 9-point game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nets with a lead. Here's Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Timeout called. The Nuggets.
What time is it? It's t-shirt time!
And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at Brooklyn holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference.
I think for the Nets, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's Murray. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's Jokic missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
For Finney-Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million contract in 2022. And he certainly has tapped into the potential that some of us thought he had. His willingness to compete on defense, that's how you make a mark in the league. And then you add to your offensive game, and you've got staying power.
Over to the wing. To the middle. And then Porter with the dunk.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Murray with the dunk.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Drops it in on the fadeaway. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Dinwiddie against Murray. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Murray. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. Bridges hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Now here's Johnson. They've got a 9-point lead. Great positioning on the putback.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
So it's Denver now. The The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Jokic. Takes the three. Rebound Brooklyn.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Johnson drives to the hoop. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Timeout call, the Nuggets.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Dance Team.
The Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Brooklyn making some changes. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. In the third spot, Brooklyn.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Bryant. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down low. Here's Brown. Good D by Harris.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Jackson. Green with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Green, the pass to Jackson. In close, he hits it. Here's Simmons. On the wing, Curry, covered by Smith. And the basket by Curry.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Jackson. The shot won't fall. Curry with some nice D. For three, O'Neal. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Jackson outside. Brown with a screen. Elbow shot on the way. A clear look for Green. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. There's the drive, and it's Simmons with the jam.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Thomas with the second effort, and no problem from Simmons as he finishes.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Bryant outside, looking to win the run, and then Bryant with the dunk.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Thomas misses.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Brown passes to Smith. Inside, here's Green. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Thomas, and the shot is good. Harris making the play. Thomas has got 5 now.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Jackson. And another basket for Denver.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Simmons. And Bryant pulls it down. And Denver shooting only 42% to get this one going. To the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And the Nets with possession here. They lead by 17. Simmons, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Now here's Harris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one, and he makes it.
You know, he's not just a spot-up shooter, guys. Joe Harris can score off the dribble, too.
Jackson outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Left side, Simmons. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in.
Simmons. 1 shot.
You know, Ben Simmons, so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Now here's Smith, and stolen by Simmons. It's 2-on-1. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. Jack's up at 3. Doesn't go that time. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Nets. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
The Nuggets shooting about 41%. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Najee in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. From 8 feet away, he squares up and sinks it. Porter's got 7 points.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Bridges, here we go. And the basket is good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Denver has possession. Pass to Najee. And here's Murray. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Porter. It's tipped. They recover it. For 3, Gordon. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Ali. Thanks.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Finney-Smith. Basket's good. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Pure from three-point range. He has 7, and every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Here's Claxton. Up again.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Najee set to screen. For 3, Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Outstanding concentration that time from Gordon. So good at staying focused on the basket, even when the defense is on it.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Porter. He's got 7. Pass to Murray. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 9.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Finney-Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Nets making their last shot. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Finney-Smith. Not going to go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
2 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Najee. Brooklyn with the board. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Leans from outside. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter. Pass to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
Continues Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Claxton's got 8.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Finney-Smith. They get it back. Here's Claxton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Murray with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Dinwiddie against Murray. Gordon on the wing. Fires for 3. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Goes up on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 9. For Denver, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Murray for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Finney-Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The crossover. The shot by Johnson, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Bryant outside. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jokic screen. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 13.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Gordon. Jackson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Murray. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. A quick shot there. It's off target. For Denver, they've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Smith outside. Here's a screen by Bryant. Smith with it. Picked up by Simmons. Smith no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. And the Nets miss again.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bryant outside. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Curry. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Smith outside. Green for 3. Drills it from deep. Green's got 7.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Thomas, that's good.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Seth Curry, nice vertical on display, not settling for the layup, instead throwing it down.
Outside, Brown. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul of the game. Brooklyn in total control. Harris on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Harris misses.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Jackson, the pass to Brown. From 8 feet away, it's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jeff Green entered the NBA in 2008 as a small forward club.
Yeah, and you know, as the game has changed, B.A., so has Green's position. You know, he mostly played the 4, sometimes he's a 5. But really what makes him valuable is his versatility, his toughness, and that's allowed him to have a long career. And he knows how to battle bigger guys and help his team.
Thomas, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
So it's Denver now. The Nets making their last shot.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. And he makes a first. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Brown. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And then Bryant with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply. You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Here's Jackson. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. So it's Brooklyn now. O'Neal on the wing. Over Green. And there's another one for the Nets. 40 seconds left in the first half. Smith against Curry. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. O'Neal on the wing. Green covering. Harris outside. Over Green. Harris misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Smith finds Jackson. Here's Brown for 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Thomas. Here's Simmons. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, dribble penetration has been a problem for you. How do you creep back into this game?
Yeah, you know, they came out, punched us in the mouth. We just have to do a better job one-on-one containment. And when somebody does get beat, somebody's got to provide help. Right now, we're just playing Olay defense, and they're killing us.
You'll have to throw the punch first in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Nets.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee, and their dominance in that category is a key reason for this lead.
Their opponent needs to find some Windex. because they need to start cleaning the glass.
Ooh, Ernie, I see how you did that.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Denver is shooting the ball at 48% so far. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Offensive board. It's deflected.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Finney-Smith with it. Gordon's on him. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 10 points in the game.
That type of defense will not stop Finney-Smith. Excellent job converting.
Here's Murray. Rebound Brooklyn.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 4-3. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 13. 90 seconds into the second half now. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Puts up the 8-footer. And Jokic finishes inside. Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Up and over Gordon. Again, the Nets score.
Finney-Smith has a real good handle on his role in this offense. Takes high percentage shots consistently.
Outside Porter. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Finney-Smith. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Gordon. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Porter. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Nets ball.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 5 is Nikola Jokic.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Here's Claxton. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Claxton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Claxton. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. And here's Jokic outside. Fires in the triple. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit. And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Porter. He's got 10. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He's almost 7 feet tall now. Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center. We've never really seen that before.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
That free throw misses. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Murray with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Porter. Jokic with it, covered by Johnson. Jokic in the post. Johnson on it, and the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Outside Porter. To the middle. Shoots in deep. Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dance team.
think they're second in the league for team three-point percentage. When these guys get hot, there's almost no stopping them from long range.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Free throw drops from Murray. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
And Murray drops them both.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 16 points now. Talk for a guy like Murray. ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
Najee, good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Nuggets. Green's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Smith in for Jamal Murray. He's perfect from the line this time.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Shot from 12. Smith no good. Brooklyn's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. For 3, O'Neal. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Curry against Smith. Ooh, rejected by Harris. Fires from the corner. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Back to Najee. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harris. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
Smith outside. Brown, a screen on Curry. Here's Smith. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Curry with it. Now guarded by Brown. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
And the Nuggets call time here.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Denver, your Nuggets breaker.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. Taking a look at the Nuggets, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Inside, here's Smith. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
Curry at the line for one.
One shot.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's Simmons slamming it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Smith. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Oh, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the Nets call time here.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Dance Team.
first and fewest turnovers per game, third in free throw percentage, and I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Here's Curry. 14 points for him. The putback. Oh, and Bryant with a block. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Green. For 3, Smith. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Denver's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Thomas.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Bryant with it, picked up by Simmons. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry against Smith. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 8 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Left side, Green. Can they get it? Buries it from 3. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Thomas tips it back in.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Stolen by Jackson. It's Brown on the wing to the middle. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brown passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Shot on the wing. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Smith passes to Green. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Curry, that's good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now Jackson. He's got 9. Good D by Simmons. Left side Curry. Over Smith. Curry, no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Nets delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. We've got Reggie Jackson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Green. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Jackson with it. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Now here's Jordan. Fires the three. Jackson can't get it to go.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Noel. And it's Denver with a rebound. And here is Green. Pass to Naji. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And, you know, even off the dribble, guys, Mills is a capable shooter. That jump shot of his steady under just about any circumstance.
Now here's Jackson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, Green. And another three for Denver.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Mills. Got it from about 16 feet. Mills has got 6 here in the quarter.
And, you know, really, Mills is a threat to score from anywhere. I mean, that's what makes him such a challenge to defend.
Mills against Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Mills. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside for Green. For 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Mills with it. Jordan picks him up. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is all about effort on the glass, and they haven't had it.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Jackson against Mills. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Here's Mills. It's not going to go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Pass to Jackson from outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. into the lane, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
A big body to match up against. Finney-Smith will see a rare trip to the stripe.
Dorian Finney-Smith at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside, Green. Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Jackson. On the wing, Green. Got a hand on it. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And again, it's the Nets missing. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Najee. And here's Jackson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And Mills, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Now here's Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Baseline try, and he knocks the jumper down.
Finney-Smith, a really solid shooter from the mid-range area, so the defense has to do a better job than this if they're going to stop him.
Jackson against Mills. Jackson, the pass to Green. Jackson outside. On the wing, Green, covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
The Nuggets have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Jordan. Mikal Bridges checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for Mills. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for AD Jr.
we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Dinwiddie, pass to Bridges. And the basket's good, off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 10 assists here tonight, so active. Denver's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. On the wing, Green, three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Nuggets ball.
Now here's Jackson. Inside. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist from Jackson.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Jackson. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
Now here's Jackson. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Your Nuggets dance day.
Brooklyn has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Here's Dinwiddie, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the paint. Intercepted. Now Bridges. To the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Jackson against Dinwiddie. Jackson, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And the Nets shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Claxton can't get it to go. Denver has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Jokic passes to Jackson from behind the arc. And they recover it. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Green for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bridges with the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
Assist goes to
Bridges has got 41.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Nuggets with another miss. And here are the Nets now. They're on an 18-7 run. From 17, it's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell Pope. Green. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Caldwell Pope really solid at passing the ball, and passes like that prove it.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Denver with a rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Count it.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter with his first shot attempt. And that one's long. And the Nuggets shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Jackson outside. Pass to Najee. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Jokic with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. The shot by Najee no good. Brooklyn's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Tries it from 19. Sumner on the wing. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Najee. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, Jokic with the block. A minute and a half left in the game. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Jokic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mikal Bridges.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Sumner. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead by 28. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Let's go, fans. I want to hear you get wild right now.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Claxton can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Jokic way outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Smith outside. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.